All right, you're all set.
Great. Thank you, Kaylee. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the January 13th meeting of the Traffic Safety Committee. At this time, I'll call the meeting to order. But the first item that we have on our agenda is the election of officers, which we do every January. I already stated I'm going to be stepping down. But I would like to so why don't we start with chairman? And I would like to nominate Kate Gerard as chairman. Is there a second?
Second, second.
Okay. Is there anyone else? Okay. Roll call vote. Kate,
Aye.
Rachel,
Aye.
Brian. Oh, you're muted, Brian.
Aye.
Thank you. And I'm an aye. Is there anyone who would like to run for vice chair?
Who else can do it?
I know. Can I nominate Brian?
Sure.
I should say before we go through the rest of the voting process, I've emailed Bill earlier today. We have become snowbirds, so I will be out of state from like December through April. I'll be back this April, but for the next year. My term is not up until September, and I'm very happy to finish out the term unless the committee decides that they're not comfortable with me, not with me still being on the committee. So I leave that up to you guys. I did obviously just vote for Kate, and I would love to nominate Brian for vice chair. But again, I will be leaving at the end of the term. So I really leave it up to you guys whether you want me to continue or not.
I have no problem with you continuing. I think that the requirement is just that you need to be a resident. And as long as this is your, 50% or more time is spent in Northborough, you should fulfill that just fine.
I absolutely agree.
Okay, that's great. And I'll be back. We're only staying till the end of March this year, so I'll be back in April. It would impact next year, which is why I don't feel comfortable renewing my term.
Okay, makes sense. So I will second the nomination for Ryan. Kate, this is yours now.
Oh. Okay, do we have any discussion about Brian becoming vice chair? Is there anyone else that wants to volunteer? No. Okay. So we're going to do a roll call vote. And this is to vote for vice chair for Brian Cole. Rachel,
Aye.
Brian,
Aye.
Bill,
Aye.
and I'm an aye. And are we still voting for clerk, or do we not need to do that because
We
of
don't need to have a clerk. I know Rachel was our clerk. With Rachel leaving, I don't know if we can leave that position open for now.
Well, I know
Yes.
Rachel used to do the minutes, so that's why.
Yeah, but I think they're handled by Pam now, right, Josh?
Yeah, the DPW's Pam's been writing the minutes.
Yeah, no, I don't. I hope she uses AI to write the minutes.
That's a good idea. So should we just leave that position open for now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have one on the planning board either, so.
Okay. All right. So I think we can move on to the agenda for tonight, which is very short. The second item is the update on Crawford Street and Church Street limit requests. I know Bill and Scott presented that to the select board last night. So Bill, if you want to give us an update on that.
Sure. Like Kate said, we presented to the select board last night the two citizen requests that we did approve and move forward. In both cases, happy to say that the select board agreed with our recommendation. And so those processes are going to start working through. Scott did mention in the meeting, I don't know if anyone was able to listen to it or not. Basically, they have to order the signs. And then what he'll do is he'll put up the speed limit signs, and then put up um, a sign on the side of the road, basically warning users of a speed limit change. And that will stay up for a few weeks.
And then the other speed limit signs, those will also be lit up for 2 weeks. And then I know you
Well,
said
and
something
then,
about the
we may want to
battery.
make a recommendation to Tom or the PD to put up some of those, the flashing signs, the little signs in those areas.
Yeah, we had I got an email. I'm on my days off, but I did get an email earlier from Scott. Basically, the select board, I think, was asking for data, Church Street both ways. And then once the new signs go in effect in like March, same thing, try to get it. So I did have one up on the northbound traffic for a few weeks. It died. I have to take it down, recharge it, and get the data off it. So I don't have it currently, but I am going to set one up now, southbound coming into the center. So I'll have that data, and then when the new signs go up, see if it's affected. I'll put them back up for a month or so, 2 weeks each way, see what we can get for them.
Perfect.
Okay. Any other comments on that? All right. Moving on to ongoing items. We don't have any. Let's see. How do I find out? Is there anyone in the audience? No. So
Was
I'll
there
just
any
skip
update
over.
on, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't,
No, go
was,
ahead.
was there any update on Bartlett Street? I thought the chief and the town administrator had met with Amazon. I didn't know if there was any update on that.
I haven't
Yeah.
heard of any update.
Scott had
I
mentioned it to
haven't
me,
either.
but he didn't provide any updates. He didn't mention if there was any decisions made.
Okay.
Right. I can talk to him. I know I'm in tomorrow is my first day back, so I'm there half a day. I'm going to Officer Laporta's wake, but I will talk to the chief, see if he did have any update, and I'll be able to provide that next month if there was one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on to, does everyone have a chance to look at the December 9th meeting minutes?
Yep.
Okay, any amendments recommended? Any suggestions? No? If not, do I have a motion to accept the December 9th meeting minutes?
So moved, Madam Chair.
Second,
Second, motion made and seconded, so we'll take a roll call vote. Rachel,
aye.
Bill,
Aye.
Brian,
Aye.
and I'm an aye. Um, Tom?
Real quick, the
Mhm.
chief just reached out to me. He says he's logging in, so he might actually have an update for you, I guess.
Great.
So
Okay,
just
great.
give him a second, I guess, or if you see him pop up,
Sure.
let him in, and he'll be able to update you.
We
Hopefully
can
soon.
talk about our next meeting schedule while we're waiting. Get that out of the
Yeah.
way.
Yep.
So I have February 10th as the next meeting date. And I think the chief just logged in. Oh yeah, there he is.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, chief. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I was listening to the meeting on the way home from a basketball game, so I thought I would chime in.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So I met along with the town administrator. We met with some Amazon officials about 2 weeks prior to the holidays. So obviously it was their busy time, and clearly there were issues with trucks on the road. They have a lot of signage that is ready to go up. that I feel is going to help us out a lot with enforcement. They're waiting for the ground to thaw for obvious reasons. So those won't be installed until the ground thaws. Right now, clearly there's an issue on the opposite side of Bartlett Street, opposite from Amazon, where the trucks are collecting right now. I call it the rest area, even though it's not a rest area. And we walked the area with the Amazon officials and showed them exactly where we want the signs. They were gracious enough to purchase the signs. They're going to install the signs. So that'll help us with enforcement anyways. Right now, it's really difficult to enforce that area with zero signage. The truck drivers are parking there. There's no signs indicating they can't park there. So it's really hard to enforce that with no signage. So I'm hoping with come early spring or whenever the ground thaws, those signs will go up, and at least that particular area will be covered with signs. So that's what we were looking for. They've totally agreed to it, and that's kind of where we stand.
Oh, I think that's very helpful.
Yep.
Where are they putting the signs? Just out of
It's
curiosity.
basically directly across from the entrance. That's the major issue right now, is across from the entrance in the mud area where they're all stacked up. And it's a very welcoming area for these tractor trailer trucks. It looks like a place to park a truck. So
Okay.
Scott has also mentioned, a possibility of putting some logs down there. We're going to see what the signs do, right? I don't know if it's going to fix the problem. I really don't, but it's going to at least allow us to better enforce the area. And as I said, we'll see what it does. I guess lonely tell. We're hoping.
And there's no issue with whose property? Is it town property that the signs are going on? Do you know?
Exactly, correct. Yep. It's not on
Okay.
property. They've offered to purchase the signs and install the signs, and we'll gladly take them up on it. Scott said, the
Great.
issue with the signs that were there is they get ripped down or knocked over. So hopefully that's not the case. This time around, if it happens, Amazon has said they will continue working with us. So hopefully they put more signs back up. But that's kind of the and that's basically the area where the issue is right now. It's probably 75 yards long of roadway where they're parking, and it could be up to 8 tractors at a time. It's not the trailers; it's just the tractor portion that we're dealing with at this time.
Okay.
And just another note: the FedEx building right next door, they're expanding. They've already started it, the process up there. I was up there probably in November. I met with the operations team up there. Knock on wood, we haven't had any issues with the FedEx trucks parking on Bartlett Street. But they told me that the landlord is reconfiguring the driveway, which will make taking a left-hand turn out of that facility much, much more difficult. It's almost going to force the trucks to go right. So Amazon has been doing a really good job educating their drivers by going right. We haven't had
Great.
many complaints about the trucks going left towards the high school. Although legally they're allowed to do it, they're pretty much all going right to Cedar Hill to 495 or wherever. It's the FedEx trucks that have been going left and causing a lot of traffic in the downtown area and Church Street. So hopefully with the reconfiguration of the driveway, it's going to more or less kind of force them to go right. So that's good news.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Does anyone have any questions? I don't think so.
Nope.
Nope. Thank you for the update.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank
Thank
you.
Yeah, as I said, we'll continue to monitor it, and as we've all said, we hope it doesn't push the problem down the hill, right? That we don't
Yeah.
want that either. So right now it's not horrible where it is. It's not ideal. It's not great. We don't want them there. So we're hoping the signs are going to help a little bit.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I agree. We'll have to kind of revisit that if there is a problem that comes up in another area, but I don't think there's a point to worrying about that before it occurs. So appreciate that.
All right. Very good.
All right. Thanks,
Thanks,
Chief.
Chief.
All right. I'll stay on if you guys, I'm just driving right now. So I'll be
Okay.
on in the back if you need me.
All right. Thank you. Jonathan, hi. I see that you just joined too.
Apologize, just finished up work.
That's okay. We have a short agenda. So Bill just gave us an update on the Crawford Street and Church Street conversation from last night. So thank you all for voting for those. And is there any other business that we need to discuss? I think that's all that's left on the agenda for today.
Did the committee elect officers or any changes?
Yes, I'm taking
Yeah,
over as
now
chair.
Chairwoman.
Congratulations, fantastic.
Thank you. Brian's remaining on as vice chair, and Rachel's gonna finish out her term, I think, as clerk / kind of keeping that open because she doesn't have to do the minutes anymore, thankfully. All right. Is there anything else anyone needs to discuss? No? Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion made and seconded. We'll do a roll call vote. Bill,
Aye.
Rachel,
Aye.
Brian,
Aye.
and I'm an aye. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good
Thanks for
night.
voting.